You must be wondering, why do I keep sharing charts? What is the importance of charts in long-term investing? When I keep saying that peaceful weekend investing is all about long-term investing. Yes, I'm going to answer you all of that. If you are investing in stock market and not analyzing the stocks via the chart as well, and I'm talking about those who are investing for long term, trust me, you are missing something. It is so important. If you are trying to stay away from stock charts saying that you are a fundamental investor or you think that you are investing for long term, that's not for you. I'm sorry to say that that's wrong. You have to look at stock charts to look at the market participants. How are they behaving? How are they looking at the stock from the price volume action? And then if you combine that with your fundamental analysis, that can be super powerful. I have been using there as part of my peaceful weekend investing. And in this video, I'm going to share with you 4 examples. And in 4 examples, 3 of them are actual trades which I have taken, where I will analyze with you what exactly was my analysis at the time of buying, what was my analysis at the time of exit, and also I'm going to share one stock which I think going to do really well. And all of these stocks except for one are kind of large cap stocks and market darlings. Just want to be clear, I'm just sharing all of this for knowledge purposes and only for consumption for your understanding. No decision should be made based on this video for buying and selling. Please do consult your financial advisor for any decision making processes. This is just purely I'm sharing for education purposes, and you can treat it as for entertainment purposes as well. Thank you. And in this channel, we keep sharing a lot of analysis about stock market, 360-degree view for stocks in US market, Australia market, and India market. If you are interested to learn more, do consider subscribing to my channel and also hit the notification bell so you get notified my next video. And if you can like the video, that will help us, encourage us to make more such videos going forward. I'm going to take you to my screen and walk you through one by one examples, which what was my analysis, how did I, made the trade, how did I exit from that trade, and what happened after that. So stay till the end, and I will be giving you a bonus tip and bonus stock, which I think we're going to do really, really well at the end. Thank you. Let's go to my chart. Here is one example of Marley Spoon. Now, if you see here, Marley Spoon, what was mine? This is listed in stock market in Australia, and the code is MMM. So don't get confused with the MMM, which is another 3M. It is Marley Spoon, listed in Australia, ASX. Now, at the time when this stock I picked up, I gave the analysis in the market, and you can see here all of that. What I'm sharing here is what I've already analyzed, shared it in public domain. You can go and check, and then you can find out. So if you see here, I have analyzed this stock, and let me click on this link. Why it's not coming? Let's see here. Yeah, there it is. So when I analyzed this stock, which was in this stock analyzed was June 25th 2020. Can you see here? And at that moment of time, what did I say was, I just said that I'm buying this stock, shared that on my Twitter handle. If you have not following me on Twitter, do follow me. My Twitter handle is @Bhatia Shivendra. I've shared this, all the information in the Twitter as well. So I said breaking all time, lockdown tailwind, changing consumer behavior. This stock provides the new way of eating habits for the millennials, where they want to have a different food every day, and this was one of the stocks. So I'm not going to go into the fundamental analysis. You can go through my Twitter handle. I've shared all the information there. What I want to share here is what was the journey. So I said I'm buying this stock, and on June 30th and 25th, this is where I did the analysis. And thereafter, the stock, let's see what happened. The stock went all the way to $3.80. And since then, the stock has come back to the buy price if I would have hold that stock. Right? Now let's see what exactly happened. I did the trade active. I said enjoy the ride. and trade active rocket. It became from $1.55 to $1.75, and we are averaging up. So I started averaging up here. So I had a very initial entry because something was happening in price action. There was no news whatsoever, and at the same time, I just picked up the stock, started averaging up. Again on June 24th, when post-decided stock was at $1.40, it reached to $2, and power of averaging up, sweet 40% profit unrealized. So I had a stop loss which I increased my stop loss to $1.77, and I'm just playing that game. Thereafter, next day in June 22nd, it went 17% in one day because the news were out. They had a phenomenal profit because of the COVID rush, and that is the time this candle was formed. But again, this was short-lived because market is rewarding the great result, up 43%, and I kept on averaging up in August 2nd, and September 9th, I said, thank you very much. I'm closing my position, gain of 2x from my first position. And that was in month of September 29th. And since then, this is, what is this? September 9th here. This candle is where I kind of exited. And now you can see where we are. Let me share with you here. So it was in the, this is a weekly chart. Let's take it at September 9th is... there we are. So yeah, so this was the candle. This is a one day, so it's a daily chart. If you guys are not familiar with candle chart, don't worry, I'll cover that in my next video, but stay with me and try to understand what I'm trying to say here. So this is a time when I said I'm exiting. When there was this particular candle, I exited it. After that, the stock did went up, and it went up, and I said, okay, it went up 22%, but I simply decided not to participate because for me the trade is over, and I go with the process-based investing, and it was not giving me buy. And you can see this was a trap. They let the stock go up, people bought again, and there was a big volume created, people bought, and then the sellers came hard on and sold the shares, and since then the stock has been on sideways. Gave you enough opportunity to get out, but if you're still holding, unfortunately you lost all the gains you made. And it's very, very important to exit at the same time when you're making an entry. And this is one such example which I want to share with you, which is my life example which I trade. I don't hold this position anymore, and I don't intend because it's completely beaten down chart now. And let's go to another stock quickly, CSL. Now this is one of the darling stocks of ASX, one of the wealth creator, and I respect this stock so much. But what has happened for me in this stock is very interesting. I booked a loss in this stock, and I'll share with you again. This is a chart which I shared in TradingView, also available on my Twitter handle, and I shared my view on June 25th about this stock. I invested for long term. Great buy, 270 around $270. Great, fantastic. I bought that. And then finally, I decided on August 2nd to close it because I said I have to be humble and make sure that I accept my mistake and move out. Even though it's one of the strongest stock, I could have hold on to it, but I said sorry. As per my peaceful weekend investing process, no matter what, whether it's a large cap, small cap, I follow the same principles. I need to exit because it's showing very, very weakness in terms of the strong market. It was showing a weak sign, and I said, I'm keeping in tracking position and I'm getting out. And what happened? Guess what? I exited in $292 and stock closed in $263.80. And for 9 months, I would have lost $28 and money would have been sitting with loss for 9 months. Good 9 months. That was in the April 10th. Now let's look at what happened now. And that was after that, I've been tracking this, and since then, you can see here the stock has never ever crossed and still sitting in 290. So you can see from the low of 242 until now 290, my price of 296 which I exited has not even come. So there's no reason I should be working in this stock anymore. I just keep it in my watch, and these are some of the key levels I'm tracking, and then I'll visit this stock only after that. I hope you're getting my analysis here. This is very important. No matter, it's a great company, great fundamentals, but at this point, being a retail investor, I can't buy into stocks and hold on because I don't have unlimited capital. I have limited capital, and I don't want to really holding on to stocks. I want my money to work harder than me. And that's where this was not meeting the criteria. So I simply exited. So let's take another example. I don't want to make this video big. There's another one which is BHP. Now look at this stock. This is one of the very popular stocks in BHP. Let's see what was the thing. Unfortunately, this was the post I gave on June 18th. As you see, there was some violation of the house rule because I gave my link on the chart when I shared on Twitter. So they pull it down. That's why it's in red. But nevertheless, you still have that information from there, which I'm sharing with you. And as you can see here, what did I say? For me, it's a complete avoid, waiting to close above multi-year resistance. As you can see here, I made two dots here, two arrows, and the question mark. And that was in my analysis in June 18th of 2021, right? And what happened after that? If I click on this arrow, it shows me what exactly happened. Stock went all the way to $54, gave you a fake breakout, and straight away came back to $37.74. Now look at this power of the charts. This stock never sustained more than one candle, and it was a complete failure breakout. Now the position which it's gonna come and hit is this line which I've given. So this is a very good support zone. So I'm looking to add this position if it comes and touch this, because then it's a very low risk trade. Again, that's my own probability. I'm just sharing here what is my view. And what did I said? Couldn't break the resistance, canceling the trade. I gave this analysis in September 8th. From June 18th, I put it in a watch list, no position, sharing only for education purposes. In September 8th, I canceled the order and updated my trade, right? So if you are not following me on Twitter, you do follow me. This is my Twitter ID @Bhatia Shivendra, and you can follow me, and I share a lot of great contents and which might help you in your investing journey. Thank you. And if again, a small request, if you have not subscribed to my channel, do subscribe and hit the notification bell. And also, if you're liking so far the content, do hit the like button as well. Thank you. Now let's go to the chart which I am analyzing and looking at this week is CBA, Commonwealth Bank. Again, this is absolutely no recommendation. I'm just sharing. I'm even not my employer or myself. I'm not recommending any of the shares here. I'm just sharing how I'm analyzing the stocks here. As you can see here, and focus on the purple line. This is a long-term trend. This is a monthly chart. One candle is 1 month chart. That's really powerful. So when I look at it, I'm looking at long-term view. I'm not looking at short-term view at all. So for me, every view is first is a long-term view, and then I look at it, can I benefit in short term? So look at this CBA, even though it's an amazing bank, one of the largest bank in Australia, at the same time has the biggest market share. The stock has been laggard from 2015. The stock has given zero returns to the investor. If you have bought it right at the time of March 2nd and you're holding now in May 21 from 5 years or 6 years, the stock has not given any returns. It's only now it's breaking out. To me, this is a multi-year breakout. That's important. You need to understand multi-year breakout, and why I'm bringing this as one of the favorite stock, because it has been consolidating for a couple of months now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the 5th month. It is holding on to the breakout area, which is this area, which I'm highlighting here on the mouse and should be on your screen. Last time this price was in March 15th, and now it has convincingly broken that with a great big candle, which is a monthly candle, and since then it's on the sideways. But that's a good sign, because the stock is consolidating in this range and trying to, and this becomes now a big support range of $96. And it's kind of an accumulation zone, and what will be the target for this stock? So target could be, I'm looking at, if I join, these are the two peaks, you're looking at the targets, decent targets. Easily it can touch up to here of 128 first target, and then we will have to review that as it goes. But I'm not buying, I don't hold any position at this point, but I'm looking to add, and on the lower levels when there is a softness in market. But this stock should hold the $96 because it's now becoming a good support zone. Earlier it was a resistance and has broken that resistance convincingly. If stock closes down below $91, for me this stock becomes weak and I have to exit. That's my trade plan for CBA. Wasn't it powerful? If yes, type powerful in comment box below. And if there was some key takeaways from this video, do type in that as well. I would personally want to review your comments and respond to that. This is Shivendra Bhatia signing off for this video. See you in the next video soon. Bye bye.